Hey po, my name is Rosie Silipalak and here's my learnings and insight in topic 2, which is all about monitoring and evaluation of learning progress and achievement. In this topic, I learned the value of using different assessment methods, including portfolio assessment and rubrics. A mix of qualitative and quantitative analysis can help improve the reliability and validity of tests, giving a more complete view of learners' progress. Equally important are 5 ways to improve monitoring. This help ensures that we are prepared and focused on what to assess. Consistent checks help track progress over time, and engaging learners and monitoring helps them take ownership of their learning. Regular feedback is also important. It helps learners identify their strengths and areas for improvement and encourages a growth mindset. By creating an environment where feedback is part of the learning process, I can support ongoing development. To put this insight into action, I plan to take several steps. First, I will work with my co-teachers to set clear learning goals that match our overall objectives. Together, we will create an assessment framework that includes different methods for evaluating progress, including diagnostic, formative, and summative assessment. Implementing regular checks-in will be a priority. I plan to schedule monthly meetings to review progress, share feedback, and adjust our strategies. These meetings will include both individual reflections and group discussions, creating a supportive atmosphere for growth. I recognize that my strength in communication and collaboration will help me keep an open lines of communication, encouraging support and shared responsibility among my co-teachers. However, I also see a need to improve my skills in data analysis. I am not expert in digital tools. I only knew the basics. To address this, I will seek professional development opportunities and ask for help from our ICT coordinator to boost my skills and confidence in this area. In terms of a timeline, I aim to implement the assessment framework within the next month, with regular evaluation happening monthly afterward. I will also set a quarterly review process to assess the overall effectiveness of our monitoring and evaluation system. To support these initiatives, I will identify necessary resources, including access to professional development materials, digital tool for data collection and analysis. By following this structured approach, I hope to create a healthy monitoring evaluation system that not only tracks learning progress, but also fosters continuous improvements in our learning environment. That's all. Thank you.